What you know about these nights? Stacking bars to the 3-5. Got my juice on the trees like when it's night, man, I see like no.
Previously.
Lobby, his room, and I feel like earlier in the week he was firing shots at me. Now today you've been a bit quiet, and I think it's a bit squeaky bum time for you because you was triggering off them fingers real fast. Today you're just a bit nice to me. So we had a lot of similar faces, similar players in our team. Obviously, me being me, obviously I'm going to have a few players that are a bit different to what everyone else picks. But Mr. Perez, I mean, you joined us today in this lobby, this room, and I feel like earlier in the week you was firing shots at me. Now today you've been a bit quiet. And I think it's a bit squeaky bum time for you because you was triggering off them fingers real fast for the last week and a half. Today you're just a bit nice to me. Like, is the face of the bars too much for you to handle?
No, I mean, no. Listen, what were we debating? Gerrard and Lampard before, right?
I mean, we can debate it. I mean, you've been calling me everything under the sun.
I feel like the message about restarting football now in the current coronavirus crisis. That's what appeared to be all the messages.
I mean, it's about a lot of things. It's about Liverpool restarting the league. It's about Ballack being a flop in the Premier League. It's about Lampard.
I don't think Ballack was a. I think he was a fantastic player, but I don't think you can say that.
Can you do the dance again, Dylan?
It's like amazing in the Premier League. Okay, let me ask you, what impact do you think he had on Chelsea team?
Pardon?
Be honest.
Say that again?
What impact do you think he had? What impact do you think he had on the league? When you think Manchester United dominated that period. I think they won 3 out of 4 titles at the period.
Piers, let him answer the question.
Yeah, you can't ask me a question and then take over. That's not how it works. So going back to what you previously said about Ballack, I mean, you're correct. He wasn't as good as he was at his previous clubs, but we also got Ballack at a time where he was 30 years old. He was at the end, not the end of his career, but the end of his peak. So he's never going to be as good as he was previously at Leverkusen and at Munich. I think Ballack, he won the Premier League at Chelsea, and he added to the three in midfield that we had at the time with Essien and Lampard to make a very compact midfield and very successful midfield. You know, I mean, you're talking about United winning the league in them times, but there's piped all the way to the end by Chelsea, and it was pretty much us and United going back and forth with each other. He was a very important player. You know, we got to Champions League final with him. Obviously, we lost to United, and you know, United at that time were probably one of the best United sides we have seen. But I wouldn't say it was a flop. Saying it was a flop, like, you know, I can name people that are flops.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't think Chelsea got the best out of him.
But you did say he was a flop, but it's in writing. So is he a flop or is he not successful?
I don't think he was that successful at Chelsea. I stand by that.
Well, I'd say he wasn't as successful as he was at his previous clubs, but he's in a different team now, you know, different league. And you can't admit that. At Bayern Munich, you're going to win every season. You're going to win all your domestic trophies because there's no one really competing with you there. Whereas in England, anyone can really win the league and it's more competitive. The football's better.
Okay, what about what you've done at Bayern Leverkusen? Do you remember that at all, or have you watched it back?
I've seen parts of it. And
did you see
that's what got him the move to Munich, and that's what made him a young Ballack, which made him the player he was. And you know, he was at Munich, and he showed glimpses of it at Chelsea. But it's like me saying that, you know, Henry, when he went to Barcelona, wasn't the guy was at Arsenal when he first joined, and in them years, well, he's not going to be the same because he's older now. You know, he's not going to be as good as he was when he first joined on the scene.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think the age thing comes into it because some people you argue.
No, but it's about their peak though. Players only have a set window.
Arguably, some people peak at when they're 30, 31, 32. Those are some of their best years. Like look at David Silva, look at Paul Scholes. I think some of those couple of them guys had their best years at that age. So I think bringing age into it's not really relevant.
No, but it's about their peak time. So when Ballack joined, when Ballack joined, he was probably at the end of his peak because it was only a few seasons after he joined Chelsea that he was made surplus requirements because he wasn't that good enough anymore. We didn't get a lot of years out of Ballack.
But is that because they played him in the wrong position? They didn't get the people who played with him.
I mean, I would say no because again, you're in the Premier League. It's the hardest league in the world. It's the most physical, the quickest league in the world. You know, for someone like who's that's passing their peak and is getting older, and it's harder for them to, be at that level. It's harder for him. We ended up. I think we got Oscar in the end who come and replaced him. And Oscar was a fantastic player as well, and he left Chelsea too young, but he went for the money in China. But yeah, I think if Ballack would have joined Chelsea 3 years earlier, or something like that, we would have been having a different conversation about Ballack.
Okay, I saw an interview on Sky Sports earlier in the week. Ryan Giggs, he said you played United in the quarterfinal in the Champions League. I don't know what year it was, but Alex Ferguson told Ryan Giggs he instructed him to run at Michael Ballack because they identified him as the weak link in that Chelsea midfield.
Well, yeah, because at the time you also had Lampard and Estienne who were probably on top of their game then.
Okay, so at their prime, would you say Lampard was better than Ballack?
At their prime?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's a good question. Obviously, I'm going to be biased and say Lampard was better than Ballack. But I think Lampard's the best thing since sliced bread in the building. But I would say it was, I feel like, personally being honest, I didn't really see much of Ballack in Germany because I didn't watch German football a lot. I just knew of what he was doing. But I would say Lampard was, But anyway, that still doesn't go on to the other things you've had. I mean, you've just been getting on to me, firing at me, writing paragraphs to me like I'm your missus, and I just feel like
some examples today.
Pardon?
Have you got some examples to hand?
They will be displayed in this video. But I just feel like today's a bit of squeaky bum time, and I feel like
not really. But I'm exposing your lack of football knowledge.
The trigger fingers are no longer triggering, and
okay, Dylan,
it's fine.
Dylan, I'm exposing your lack of football knowledge. We're having a football debate here.
My lack of football knowledge, but you haven't exposed anything as of yet.
You've just retracted on the Ballack thing. You're like, it's not a definitive. Okay, it's an opinion. It's your opinion, but I still disagree with that.
Yeah, man, and you can continue to disagree because football's about opinions. And
okay, what about Lampard's goals? You think Lampard's better than Scholes?
I feel like one thing that Scholes had better over most midfielders was his range of passing. I think his range of passing was one of his best attributes he had. But in terms of everything else, Lampard is better than Scholes, personally. That's what I think.
Paul Scholes is a far better finisher than Frank Lampard.
Oh, my God. Even the Lampard-Gerrard thing, for me, it's not even an argument anymore. I mean, I'm talking about ability. I think Lampard was a good player, don't get me wrong.
I don't want to hear about Lampard.
Yeah, but next thing... Oh, here he is. Where's he pop up from? Next thing I'm going to hear is that Rafa was better than Jose,
Did I say that?
Paul, that's just going to come to your mouth, though. Rafa's better than
No.
Jose. And then
Didn't say that, did I?
Rafa will never be better than Jose. Just take that in. Never. Yeah? Never.
Okay, Dylan, you've very much you've got your Chelsea. You're talking Team Chelsea, aren't you?
But no, but I'm just saying, you know, there was a lot of talk. I believe there's actually one phrase where you call me a twat. Now that twat talk isn't coming out at the moment, and I'm just a bit concerned. I want the same energy. I want to feel it. I'm not feeling it. So
I don't need to.
well,
I think you came out with a ridiculous comment. That's why.
pardon? It's all right.
No,
It's all right.
I
I know the face of Barnes is a bit scary at times, but I'm not gonna
He's calling you a keyboard warrior. Don't
Oh. Oh.
Whoa, where's?
Let's have a little
Hey,
check,
where
see
is
what's
he?
going down.
I could just hear him. No, but Dylan, it's all right, man. You know, I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything bad to you. All right, just relax. Just relax. And it's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. But anyway, let's get onto this quiz. So who's gonna be quiz master? Because we've got an apparent quiz master. Hey, by the way, just because Jay Snags is in the building. Jay, are you in the building? Yeah.
I'm in the building, but my video is not working because I'm driving.
Right, cool. Well, I don't know if you missed earlier, but basically today, Jay, is a Saturday, and on a Saturday, Jay, it's usually football day, isn't it? As we know. Now, today's also a Saturday where it's another day Liverpool ain't won the league, so we're just gonna have a party. Sha la 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 bamba. Sha la 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 bamba. Liverpool ain't winning the league again for another week. Woo! Another week. No Premier League title.
I've got some questions.
Yeah, let's
Go
go.
on then.
Fire them away.
I've got some questions. Can someone keep score?
Robert.
I'll keep score.
All right. Number one.
Oh, just quickly before we start,
How are we
I
doing
don't
this?
want to hear any. I don't want to hear anything like who was the goal scorer in the 1920 whatever World Cup.
Premier League.
no.
Premier League questions. Premier League
Premier League
questions.
ones. Okay,
Are
cool.
we
Go on.
asking them, switching one to the other, or is it first to answer?
First to answer.
Okay.
Yeah, first to answer.
Yeah, go on then.
All right. Which player scored the fastest hat trick in the Premier League?
Sadio Mane.
When-
Sadio Mane. He beat Robbie Fowler's one. So he done it for Southampton against Aston Villa.
Oh, of course it was a Liverpool fucking question. He said your money.
He
All
beat
right,
Southampton.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. Yeah,
Southampton.
Correct.
That's that
Correct.
Liverpool question. Get it
that's
right,
fine.
Dylan.
That's fine. Good man.
All right. Number two.
1-0, yeah?
Yep.
Is that 1-0? Is it
Yeah.
1-0?
You're popping up now, ain't you? You're popping up now.
Zero.
Anyway, next question.
Zero.
Next question.
Which player with 653 games has made the most Premier League appearances?
Ryan Giggs. That was me.
No, it wasn't. It was me.
I
Final
answered that first.
No,
Final
that was
answers?
even. That was even. That was even.
I think
What? I
that's
said that way first.
Nah.
I
Is
think
that
that
your
was
final answers?
Pardon?
Giggs.
That's
Yeah,
wrong.
Ryan Giggs. Ryan
Oh,
Giggs.
Oh,
No, it's wrong.
Brad
So keep
Friedel.
going.
It's Brad Friedel.
No.
Gareth Barry.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
oh.
2-0.
Dylan, you better make. Wait, Dylan what? Dylan 1, Dylan 2. Oh, you better
Anyway,
watch out.
next one, yeah.
Play the
Right.
music.
Right, go. Let's play.
Ready?
Yeah.
3 players share the record for most Premier League red cards, which is 8. Who are they?
Robbie Savage. Gareth Barry has one. I think he has
Patrick
some as well.
Vieira. Patrick Vieira won.
Wait, do you want to do? How about you? Should we do you? Someone does their 3, and then the other person does their 3.
Yeah,
So otherwise, we're just
okay.
going to hear names.
All right, cool. So
Go on,
Robbie
Dylan, you
Savage.
go.
Robbie Savage. Is it Gareth Barry? Robbie Savage. I'm gonna go Roy Keane and I swear it's Gareth Barry or someone like that.
Is that your three?
Yeah, that's my three. Something like that.
All right, Dylan. The other Dylan.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Patrick Vieira's definitely one of them. Gut feeling he's got a lot of red cards. I'll say Roy Keane up there, and then Lee Bowyer.
Oh, actually, can I change one? I think it's Lee Catamol.
All right. Okay. So Robert's one of them has got one person right. Are we giving them the point for that? Well,
I think that should be 0 points each.
okay.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah.
So the answers were Patrick Vieira, Richard Dunn, and Duncan Ferguson.
Ah,
I had two
Yeah,
of
fair
them.
enough. If I got two, then fair enough. Yeah.
And I didn't have Richard Dunn. I had the other two.
All right. Nil point. All right.
2-0. Still 2-0.
look how much he's piping up now. He's been quiet all afternoon. A little, yeah. Anyway, next one.
Number 4. Oh, it's not even worth the question. With 260 goals, who is the Premier League's top all-time
Alan
goal scorer?
Shearer. Alan
Oh.
Shearer.
Barnes is so slow then. It's ridiculous.
Dylan, man, you used to get some shots down, man.
Knew what the answer was. 3-0.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Next.
3-0.
We all.
3-0,
That's an
you
easy.
know.
That's an
3-0.
easy. That's an easy question though.
Why didn't you pipe up earlier then?
Yeah, he
Because
didn't do
you already
anything.
said the answer before you finished the question.
I knew it.
This should
It's
be
my
another easy question.
Go.
When was the inaugural Premier League season?
92-93.
What the
Yeah?
fuck does inaugural mean? What does that even mean?
92-93. Yeah?
What does inaugural mean?
Well, I mean,
0. 4-0.
What does
Dylan,
inaugural
what
mean?
did
Does that mean the first?
Cancel the
Obviously, then?
votes.
Google
What does
it.
inaugural mean?
Oh,
that's
God.
some of your homework for later on, son.
What the? You ask next. Oh, anyway, go. Next question.
4-0.
Which team won the first Premier League title?
That was United, Manchester United.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
5-0.
Yeah. Dylan, these are like Premier League. Don't start saying these are old. These are Premier League.
No,
questions.
no. This is my fault. This is my problem. I'll take this.
5-0.
Yeah,
5-0.
let's go.
All right. With 202 clean sheets, which keeper has the best record in the Premier
Fair
League?
check.
Hey.
Yeah!
Going back to 5-1.
Sha-la-la-la-bamba!
You got one. You got one. 5-1.
5-1. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's go.
So wait, before I answer the next one, Dylan, you know what inaugural means now, yeah?
Does it mean first? Or original? I'm asking a serious question.
Yes.
What is inaugural?
Yes.
Ah, cool. Yeah, let's go. Yep, go.
Number
Play.
8. How many clubs competed in the inaugural Premier League season?
22.
Nah, 24. Yeah? 24?
22.
Yeah, boy!
5-2. He's on the comeback trail.
Let's
Well
go.
done, well done, well done.
All right, so the next question, you'll have to answer 3 players, so do it one at a time. Which 3 players shared the Premier League Golden Boot in 2018-19?
I know.
Aubameyang, Mane, Salah.
It's quite easy, that one.
So
If they're right, Dylan, what do you reckon?
Same, Aubameyang, Mane, Salah.
Yeah. Point apiece. Number 10. The fastest goal scored in the Premier League was 7.69 seconds. Who scored it?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Ledley
Shane
King?
Long.
Yeah.
Shane Long.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan's coming back, you know.
Are we doing it? So I've got
We'll do first person to get to 10 wins.
Okay, 7-4 then.
all right, hang on.
So it's 6-4, isn't it?
No, we share the point. 7-4.
No, if you shared a point, it would have been 5-3.
No, I had 6 on when we tied
Matt,
that one.
Matt's
No,
keeping the scores.
I've been
Matt's
carting.
keeping the scores.
6-4.
What is it? 6-4.
All right, I'll continue to the Champions
Dylan's
League.
China.
I'm not
Which
trying
Dylan?
that.
I'll
The face
continue to the
Dylan.
Champions League questions, and I've moved on from World Cup because Dylan will just say it's too old. So we'll do Champions League questions.
Go.
Who is the only player to win the Champions League with 3 different clubs?
Say
Travis Taylor.
I said that first.
Jay Snags,
Nah.
Roberts. I think it was.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think
I'm
it
not
was
gonna lie.
Barnes.
I didn't
Chelsea,
even hear what
Chelsea said it
he
first.
was
Chelsea
say.
didn't said it first.
Yeah, I think
said
it was.
Seedorf.
You just
Yeah.
said Seedorf. I think it was you.
Yeah.
I've got no idea.
6-5.
Sha-la-la-la-la
6-5.
bamba.
All right.
Hang on. Are we? I couldn't differentiate which one said it first.
No, I
Yeah.
said it first. Seedorf.
Yeah.
No, I definitely I said it first.
No. Alright, listen.
You said it about 4 seconds.
It's not. It's
after
not. It's
me.
6-5. It's 6-5 right now.
Nah.
The timings will be up here anyway, so everyone will see the timings. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We've got on record so we can actually see the actual proof, and you have to see how slow you
And
were.
make it more fun. 6-5 it is.
Yeah,
Well,
it is
then.
6-5. It's 6-5.
All right. Well, could be tough. Could you not be? 3 people have won the Champions League a record 3 times as manager. Who are they?
Ancelotti.
Ancelotti and Pep.
Pep.
How many times have you got Barca?
What?
Zidane, Ancelotti, and
I
10
wanna-
seconds left.
Zidane and Ancelotti are definitely 2.
Yeah,
10
definitely.
seconds.
Can you just repeat the question? That's timed out now.
Yeah, it's timed out now. 3 people have won the Champions League a record 3 times as manager. Who are they?
Mourinho.
Nah, he won it twice.
It's
He's won it once.
not necessarily. No, he's won it twice. It's not necessarily a.
Shit.
Maybe it's a bit too old, but Dylan should have got it. Paisley.
Capello, is he one of them?
Paisley.
Oh no, Lee. The Champions League. I'm getting Champions League start. So you should say European Cup.
What is
Well,
this guy on? What? He should be deducting a point for that.
What was the Champions League called before? The European Cup. It's the same thing.
It's okay. The Champions
Alright,
League
well-
started in the 90s.
Football boy as well. Fuck
Huh?
yeah, no.
The
Anyway,
Champions
next.
League, it got renamed, didn't it?
In what season was the European Cup rebranded as Champions League? There you go.
That was
Now put it to
93.
bed.
93. 1993.
Dylan? Yeah, Dylan?
1995.
Well, you're both kind of wrong because it was 92 to 93.
Oh,
Oh, sorry,
so
no.
it stays at 6-5.
6-5 and cool.
All right. Which player holds the record number of Champions League appearances?
Buffon.
Nah, Casillas. Iker Casillas.
Well
Yeah?
done. Yeah.
7-5.
7-5.
7-5.
Got to find some more questions. Hang on. Messi spent his entire professional career at Barcelona. Or what was his first schoolboy team?
New something old boys. New or old boys, something like that. Is that it?
That will do.
Yeah, cool.
Newell's Old Boys.
Yeah.
7-6.
All right. Messi wore the number 30 at the start of his Barca career, and he's now number 10. What other number has he worn for the club?
Number 7. Number 11.
You know, no, number 14.
Any others?
15, 16, 17.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Yes, Roberts, you got it eventually. You got it in one of those.
23.
I didn't say when he got it.
Yeah.
What do you do?
No, you can't have bear. Can't have bear
No,
advantage.
No, you both lost.
You both
Yeah.
Yeah,
lost.
what was it?
19.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hang on. Trying to make it not too difficult for the young Dylan. All right. Oh, this is rubbish. But anyway, the England Euro '96 song "Three Lions" was a hit by which comedy double act?
Skinner Badil. Frank
Yeah.
Skinner and David Badil, yeah?
Yeah.
86.
When I was 1 year old. Okay, great.
Oh,
Great question.
keep forgetting you're a minor. Hang on.
Not really a football question, but we're counting it.
Okay.
All right. The record number of World Cup goals is 16, scored by.
Closer. Riverside,
Closer.
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 I got that. I definitely got that. Yeah.
Nah. Closer.
Who said closer first?
Perez said it first.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
he did.
In your face. 9-6.
Match point, then,
Yeah.
isn't it?
One more needed.
What is it? 9-6.
Yeah.
Good, because I'm running out of questions. 3 countries have won the World Cup twice. Can you name them?
Italy,
France,
Argentina,
Argentina.
Brazil.
Wait. One person.
Me. Italy, Argentina, Brazil.
All right. The other Dylan.
Argentina. Did you say Brazil? I've won it twice. What a clown.
Yeah.
They've won it more than twice.
I won it 3 times, you brat.
Brazil.
Yes, Brazil.
Yes. Is that twice? Is that twice? Is that 3 times that you just said? You just mentioned saying that name 3 times. You're wrong. It is Argentina, Uruguay, and France.
Someone's right.
Didn't.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bob's right.
Man gave me. Someone told me 3 World Cups, bruv. Like that's 2. You need to learn how to count. Bloody hell.
All right, chill out. 9-7. Next one.
I've got a question.
Go on then.
How many players have scored 150 or more Premier League goals?
Sorry, say that again, Matt.
How many players have scored 150 or more Premier League goals?
6.
Nah, I'd say it's 11 or something like that.
You are both wrong, but you were quite close to the series.
What was it? 9. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you got that.
Pardon?
So you're both wrong.
Oh, we're both
All right.
yeah.
What?
Series was
Got another
close.
one?
We can give him the point for being closest.
No, we're doing that, brother. I don't know how he's feeling. He looks upset.
I've got another question.
Okay, can you lower the pitch of your voice? We'll carry on.
Oh,
All right, this will be it. What Man United striker scored 95 goals for the club?
Andy Cole.
What?
One striker.
Yeah, one striker scored 95 goals before he left.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
9-8.
Ooh. Right. Robert, you got another one?
Dylan Perez looks scared.
I have. It's on a
Go ahead.
similar line to my previous question. How many goalkeepers have kept 125 or more clean sheets?
3. No, 4.
5.
The answer is 11.
Oh.
Would you like to know while Lee is working out another question? Would you like to know who they are?
Yes,
Go
it
on,
was.
Schmeichel, Van der Sar. Yeah.
David James, this is in order of most. Mark Schwarzer, David Seaman, Nigel Martin, Pepe Reina, Brad Friedel, Tim Howard, Edwin van der Sar, Peter Schmeichel, and Joe Hart.
All right, I've got a question now. Name the top 5 goals, well, most headed goals by the top 5 players in the league, Premier League.
Well, Dylan, you go first. Go first.
Top 5 headed goals. Peter Crouch.
I think he's got the most. So I think
Yeah.
That one.
I watched that the other day. Peter Crouch. Didier Drogba. Andy Cole. Wayne Rooney and Alan Shearer.
All right, you got 2 out of those.
Okay, Alan Shearer, one of them. Les Ferdinand. Alan Shearer, Ferdinand. Crouch. Giroud. He scores a lot of headed goals. And Dwight York. Dwight York, not the last one.
Tell you what, if he's not on the list, he should be. Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah,
Every goal
good
scored
shout.
was a header. How many did Pires get?
He got 4.
Oh, I think I'm in then. I think
Oh,
that's yeah.
He was
Sorry.
Dion Dublin.
well, anyway, Dylan, that was a very tight game, and you know, I feel like whatever.
I think you got some good. I think you got some favourable.
I've got a question for you, Dylan. Ready?
I want to hear it.
Which Premier League team has
Go on.
not won the Premier League in 2020? And are on top of it. What was the answer, Mr. Perez?
There's 20 of them.
I'll let you answer that.
It's Liverpool! La 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 bamba! La 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 bamba! Woo! Now, guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.
What you know about these nights? Stacking bars to the 3-5. Got my juice on the trees like when it's night, man, I see like no.